You're not using the mind you have, you know, and you're trying to act like something that you're not. That's the only reason we ultimately work out sin. So when no example is given for the grace believer, then remember we are free to actually do anything so long as it's not prohibited by Scripture. And this, by the way, also goes to love. When it comes to manifesting love, when it comes to doing God's desires will, do anything in the way that it pleases you so long as you're loving other saints. Because you may express that care for another saint in a different way than I express care for a saint. And it's still just as valuable, right, in both ways. And both ways are going to be whether I do it in I'm going to do it my way and you're going to do it your way. But the end result, because we're both doing it out of love, is we're going to edify each other. And we're going to stay within God's desires will. Everything that is essential for the Christian practice is actually revealed in Scripture. We do not need additional books. Now, I will say that there are some books that are helpful in putting things together, but it should always be taking us back to Scripture. Okay, we have, well, literally bookstores full of books to tell you how to apply Scripture, and a lot of them don't even actually look at Scripture to tell you how. Study guides and everything else, and they leave so much out of Scripture if you just actually go to Scripture. So go to Scripture. And like I said, you can use other books, but always base it on Scripture. Then, of course, you also have the use of, am I going to get this far today? Let me see, because I really want to get this far today. I'm just going to jump. The other thing would be, and partially because I really want to get to this section, where we're dealing with parables and interpreting parables correctly. Yeah, because I'm a little far away from this, but I want to jump a little bit. So I'm going to jump over to page 16 if you're following in the notes where it's talking about interpreting parables. Because, of course, I'm talking about in the context here, is what we're talking about is using Scripture properly and understanding things properly.